of today.
A pilgrim leaves his homeland with many thoughts in mind.
Freedom is the first thing he's hoping he will find.
It isn't always easy to begin your life anew in a land where no one speaks exactly the same as you.
So when you meet a pilgrim, a person from far away, hold out your hand and smile. Tell them I hope you'll stay.
And be proud that America offers the chance to be free and welcome a pilgrim of today, people just like you and me. Our story takes place in an ordinary classroom somewhere in the USA.
I didn't like the school in Winter Hill. In Winter Hill, they laughed at me. Elizabeth laughed most of all. I never raised my hand to answer a question, but when Miss Stickley called on me, I had to say something. My English wasn't perfect yet, so Elizabeth always giggled at whatever I said. Miss Stickley would stare at her, and then she'd be quiet, but later on, yard she'd say, "You talk funny, Molly. You look funny, Molly. Jolly Molly, your eyes are awfully small. Jolly Molly, your nose is awfully long. Jolly Molly, your eyes are awfully small. Jolly Molly, your nose is awfully tall." Hilda and Kitty would sing the song too, and sometimes even Faye and Amber. They all married Elizabeth. She brought peppermint sticks to school and handed them out to all friends at recess.
Yeah, Molly, you do look funny. You do talk funny. You're really strange.
One day, Elizabeth and Hilda phoned me halfway home singing a terrible song.
Jolly Molly, your eyes are awfully small. Jolly Molly, your nose is awfully tall.
We started to run. When I got to our apartment, I burst into tears. It was all right. I can cry in front of my mother.
Sheikha, what's the matter? Mama, let's go back to New York City and this bird race on any other Jewish children. I don't talk with the other girls. They make fun of me. I hate going to school. I'm Makala. We can't go back to New York City. In New York, Papa had to work in a factory. We had to live in a tenement house. Here on Winter Hill, Papa has a good job at Mr. Brodsky's store downstairs. And Mr. Brodsky, lets us live in this nice apartment. Well then, let's go back to Gorda. We only came to this country last winter. I bet we could still get your old house back.
If the Caustics haven't burned it down, they burned the synagogue. Who knows? Someday they might have burned us. May they grow like onions with their head in the ground.
In Gorda, Jewish girls do not get to go to school at all. They have grown up ignorant like donkeys. I'll go to school. I'll talk to the teacher. I'll make this bus stand next up teasing you. No, Mama, no, you don't have to do that. It'll be all right. I'll talk to Miss Stickley myself.
Well, of course, I didn't. I dragged myself back to that school day after day. Nothing changed, but I didn't say another word about it to Mama. Then one day in November during reading, Miss Stickley said,
Open your books to page 132. You may begin, Molly. The first, Miss Stickley, I don't know that word.
It's a hard word, Molly, especially if you haven't seen it before. Who can tell Molly what that word is? Elizabeth, Thanksgiving. I thought everyone knew that.
Thanksgiving? What's Thanksgiving?
You don't even know about Thanksgiving? I guess you people don't even celebrate American holidays. This story will explain more about the word, Molly. Go ahead, start reading.
I read 3 sentences. I didn't stumble over any more words. Then Miss Stickley told Arthur to read. We took turns. It was a good story. It was about the Pilgrims and how they started the holiday of Thanksgiving. I had never heard of Pilgrims before.
Now, children, I'm tired of decorating the room with paper turkeys and paper pumpkins every Thanksgiving. I thought it would be a good idea to do something different this year. We could make a model of the Pilgrims in their village at Plymouth, Massachusetts, celebrating the first Thanksgiving. We will make the houses and the village here in school. But I want you to make the people at home. You will make it out of clothespins. If you are a boy, you make an Indian. If you are a girl, make a pilgrim. If you sit in row 1, 2, or 3, make a woman. If you sit in 4, 5, or 6, make a man. Bring your dolls tomorrow, and then I'll show you how to make houses out of cardboard. Class Class dismissed.
When I got home, Mama said to me, just like always,
Shanka, do you have any homework?
I need a clothespin.
A clothespin? What kind of homework is a clothespin?
I need to make a doll out of it, a pilgrim doll.
Shanka, what's a pilgrim?
A pilgrim is someone who came to America, who came to this country for religious freedom.
Like us.
They came to live and worship God as the...
Do you have any other homework?
Yes, I have 10 arithmetic problems. They're hard.
Do them and go out to play. I'll make your doll for you. I'll make it tonight. It'll be ready for you in the morning.
Just make sure it's a girl doll.
Naturally. Whatever boy doll.
I didn't bother with this.
the next morning when I sat down at the table for breakfast, the doll was at my place. Maybe she had started out as a clothespin, but you never have known it to look at her.
She's gorgeous, Mama.
Yes, I know.
Well, Mama, she doesn't look like the pilgrim woman in the picture in my reading book.
No?
She looks like you in that photograph you have that was taken when you were a girl.
Of course. I did it on purpose.
You did? Why?
What's a pilgrim, Shanghai? A pilgrim was someone that came here from the other side to found religious freedom. That's me, Molly. I'm a pilgrim.
I was sure there was something wrong with what Mama was saying. She was not the kind of pilgrim Miss Stickley or the reading book had been talking about. But it was too late to make another doll now. All I could do was take the only one I had to school with me. Both of the dolls were out on the desk. I carried mine in a little paper bag. I put it inside my desk without even taking it out of the bag.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Miss Stickley's gonna be mad at you, John Molly. She doesn't like people who don't do their homework.
I didn't.
Well, then let's see it. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You didn't. You didn't. Oh my goodness, Molly. That's not pilgrim. Miss Stickley's gonna be really mad at you, Jolly Molly. Miss Stickley's gonna get you this time.
Why, girls?
Why, Michael, what a magnificent headdress. Where did you find so many feathers from?
On a vacation last winter at a bird restaurant.
Very interesting. Emma, she's lovely. Such an interesting face.
Well, I got it from a doll that was passed down from my great-great-grandfather, and he got it when he was traveling. I worked hard to make it look like a pilgrim.
Well, it really does look like a pilgrim. Such beautiful gray silk, Elizabeth. Yours is a very rich pilgrim. I think mine's the best so far. Well, she's very good. Oh my goodness, Molly, that's not a pilgrim. That's some Russian or Polish person. What does that have to do with pilgrims? Well, she's very beautiful. Perhaps Molly just didn't understand.
Mama said,
Tell me, Molly, what your mama said.
this doll is dressed like Mama. Mama came to America for religious freedom too. Mama said she's a pilgrim.
Listen to me, Elizabeth. Listen, all of you now. Molly's mother is a pilgrim. She's a modern pilgrim. She came here from a different country to serve God in her own way in peace and freedom. Elizabeth, do you know where the pilgrims got the idea for Thanksgiving from? They just thought it up, Miss Stickley. No, Elizabeth. They read in the Bible about the Jewish harvest of tabernacles.
I knew that holiday. We call it Sukkot.
The pilgrims got the idea from the Jewish people like Molly and her mama. Could I have your doll for a while, Molly?
Sure.
I'm going to put this beautiful doll on my desk so everyone can see it all the time. It will remind everyone that pilgrims are still coming to America. I'd like to meet your mother one day, Molly. Please ask her to come someday and meet me after school.
Your doll is the most beautiful, Molly. Your doll is the most beautiful one of all. Yes, I know.
I decided if Miss Stickley actually invited Mom to come to school, it was right for her to come. I also decided it takes all kinds of pilgrims to make it Thanksgiving.
We will now recite a poem called The Pilgrim of Today.
A pilgrim makes his home